We want to welcome in senior judicial analyst Judge Andrew Napolitano. Great to see you this morning. Okay, so this is big. We've been talking about this for a while. Today is the day. The primary issue, though, in this case isn't the argument over birthright citizenship. It seems to be whether lower court judges can issue universal injunctions to kind of block that order nationwide. So where do you fall on this issue? What do you think happens here?
Unfortunately, I don't think the Supreme Court is going to resolve it, and it's a profound issue. Does the 14th Amendment mean what it says? That if you are born here, you're automatically a citizen? Or if you are born here, are you not subject to the jurisdiction of the United States because your mom is here temporarily, and therefore you are not an American citizen? The Trump administration takes the latter position. Almost all of the legal community, based on prior judicial decisions, takes the former decision. But the Supreme Court has a policy, Charlotte, of trying to decide issues on the narrowest possible grounds. So if they can kick the can down the road, they will. So there's two outs that they have, two off-ramps that they have. One is there are 3 judges throughout the United States, 3 federal district court judges who have prevented the Trump administration from enforcing the president's executive order. Can they prevent him from doing so everywhere in the United States, or can they only prevent him from doing so in the geographical area where they sit? That's the first question. The second question is, do the plaintiffs have standing to sue? Standing is a technical concept in the Constitution. It basically means, have you been harmed by the government? If you've not been harmed, if you're anticipating harm, you don't have the right to sue. You have to wait for the harm to happen because it might not happen. So who are the plaintiffs? The plaintiffs are pregnant moms. They haven't yet delivered their babies. The babies have not yet been denied citizenship. Therefore, they probably don't have standing, the right to sue. So those are the 2 issues that the Supreme Court, I think, will get into today. Now, what does this mean? We're talking to Mark about this during the break. They're going to kick the can down the road because at some point they're going to have to decide, what does the 14th Amendment mean? Does it mean what we have understood it historically to mean? Born here, American citizen, no questions asked. Or does it mean born here, your mother just rushed here to give birth, she's not subject to the jurisdiction of the United States, therefore you're not a citizen? Trump's view is the latter. It's a novel argument, but the court's going to have to address it one way or the other, one day or another.
So that's what I'm asking you. When do they address that? When does that get on the table of deciding the interpretation of the 14th Amendment?
This is why a lot of us are critical of the court for kicking the can down the road. When the babies are born, these ladies are in their 7th and 8th month of pregnancy. The babies are going to be born in a month or 2. Then those babies have standing to sue. The mother's suing as the guardian of the babies. If the government denies them the baby's citizenship, and if the mothers are still here, because we don't know if the mothers are here legally or not.
But if they were to deport the mothers, I would think they would have the baby go with them. I don't think they're separating mothers and babies.
The public policy of the government is that the baby stays with the mother, whether the mother is here or whether the mother is deported. I would imagine the administration will want to deport these moms and their babies ASAP.
But they have to have a hearing. That's what you've been telling us.
Correct.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.